Good day, viewers. Welcome to another beautiful day of Everyday Nigeria at Copper Studio. I still remain Vivian Roy, and I'll be your host for today's show. Today's topic is going to be very, very sensitive, which is heartbreak. Dun dun. Okay, yes, everybody has been in a relationship like me, yeah. So there's no way you tell me you've not been in numerous relationships and there was no heartbreak. It's not possible. So I'm not going to do this alone. I have people that are going to do this alongside me, and I have beautiful guests and handsome guests as well. But I'm going to start with the lady, which is a lady's first. I just want her to tell us her name.
Hi, honey, Manny.
Itoha.
My name is Doms.
Yeah. So now let's start with heartbreak. Before we go further with questions, I just want to ask them, any of them can answer. What is heartbreak in your own definition? What do you think heartbreak is? Breakfast, as we all know, it's Nigerian word. They don't serve me breakfast. So what is heartbreak?
Go first.
Okay.
First of all, I think an heartbreak should be the disconnections between two people that are emotionally attached.
I love that. This break, Ogidigo. I don't want to say how many of you have been served breakfast. I don't want to start with that, but before heartbreak should come into place, was there any sign that you can see coming? Like, okay, this heartbreak is coming. No, like, what are the signs if heartbreak is coming closer?
An obvious sign.
Okay.
Because a sign that an heartbreak is coming, you will feel it.
Mm.
You know, they said when love is chemistry, right?
Yeah.
The connection will be there.
Mm-hmm.
So once the disconnection is not there, you will feel it. The calls, your partner calls might begin to piss you off.
Yeah.
Or you might be, your partner might be seeing you like you're stalking him.
Mm.
All of a sudden,
Sure.
he's becoming so busy.
Yeah.
You will sense it.
Mm-hmm.
You sense it.
So I don't think in all cases you get to see it coming. Most cases, people, like I always say, people are wired differently. We're all wired differently. So I could give you signs of I'm tired,
Mm-hmm.
or when you call me, I don't get to pick your calls, or when I pick, I'll tell you, oh, I'm sorry, let me call you back later. Then there are the weird people that just go MIA on you for no reason.
Yeah.
So it's not like I don't have, what's it called? When I tell you guys something, maybe you guys would understand what I'm saying by going MIA, but I feel like most cases, you don't see it coming. People just wake up and just go off on you for no reason. And then you start to question yourself. That's where you start to question your sanity.
What did
Like,
I do?
did I do something wrong?
Mm-hmm.
And then you probably go through your last message because, I could be texting you today and then tomorrow you're not talking to me anymore. So I'm going through my phone like, was it anywhere we had
And
an
you never saw it
Did you
coming.
call me at any point that I said
Yeah.
something rude to you or something? But so I don't feel like in all cases you get to see it coming. Sometimes you don't get to see it coming. People are weird. Trust me. People are really, 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 really crazy. I could give you signs because I don't know how to pretend.
Mm-hmm.
Except I don't like you. But if I like you, I don't know how to pretend. You just know that it's coming. But some people
Can never see it coming.
Definitely now. There are signs that heartbreak will happen. But there are some heartbreak that are dope.
Don't you what sense?
There are some heartbreak that are very dope. Like, she fit call you nah. Still nah. She will still break your heart.
Chai.
Yeah, so that type, no, they say I'm coming. They never saw it coming. They say I'm coming, so yeah.
Okay. Should be a story now.
I'll go
Okay.
from the people always think heartbreak only happens with lovers, relationships, or whatnot. But I feel like I'm very big on friendships. I feel like when you like someone so much, friendship-wise, when the person goes off on you for no reason, that stuff is heartbreaking. Now, I'm going to say something or give an example. Exactly why I said something about being MIA.
Yeah.
So I had a friend in school that I liked so much, a guy, by the way. And I was always being pampered by this guy because, he liked the friendship. He was really sweet to me. When I'm sick, he's always rushing, taking me to the hospital. I felt very comfortable because, I don't get all that. I don't get it all the time.
Yeah.
And then we were talking. I left school, came back to Lagos. We were still talking every single time. There was no comma anywhere. There was no full stop anywhere. We just kept on going. And we spoke today. And oh, how are you? How you doing? Everything's fine. Okay, I'll call you back later. Let me finish up what I'm doing. Just like the regular. And then the next day, he wakes up. Probably, I want to believe he did not wake up, but he did anyways. He wakes up and he doesn't take my calls. He doesn't reply my messages. And I'm going through my phone like, what happened yesterday? Because something definitely happened. I'm going everywhere because, like I said, I'm very big on friendships, especially when you're close to me. If you go off on me like that, it would really touch me. Because why would you go off on me like that? So I'm already very comfortable with you. I don't get so comfortable with people, but I'm already very comfortable with you. And you're off on me like that. He doesn't call me. He doesn't text me. I start to feel like he's sick or something happened. Then I start to call his friends like, oh, what's up? What happened to this person? Everybody's like, oh, nothing happened. He's good. What happened? I mean, I don't want to tell them because I don't want anybody to be looking at me one kind. So I'm like, nothing happened. I just want to know. And then I see his friends post things of them in a club. They are clubbing. He's fine. He's with strippers. He's fine. Like, I wanted to just I was trying to console myself with maybe he's sick, maybe somebody died, maybe something happened, just maybe anything. But nothing happened, obviously. And then every time he calls, maybe at some point he would call me and say, oh, sorry, I didn't reply your messages. And then he goes, I'm really sorry. And I'm like, is there a problem? Did I do something wrong? And then he goes, it's not you, it's me. What do you mean it's not you? I really don't understand how people do that stuff. That's what he keeps saying. It's not you. You didn't do anything. It's me. It's not you. Okay, it's from me. Fine. I'm sorry. Or okay, you say it's not me, right? But then I'm still sorry for you. But why are you not still talking to me?
But wait, independent love, or it was just based on friendship?
I think people with friendship, I'm big on friendship. So no matter if you call it love or not love, I was really, really close to him. Like extremely, like I said, I was very comfortable. So me being extremely comfortable with him and then him just going off on me, that's like a very big heartbreak to me. And I felt it was a relationship that was going to be my first heartbreak. But apparently, it was from a friend.
Even till today, you guys are not talking.
I think after the whole us not talking, I think that's when I realized I actually did like him a lot. So I think that's where the problem was. But he started talking to me recently, and I'm like, what are you doing here? That's like a long time ago. I'm over that. And he's trying to be all,
Yeah, but you're not in for that.
No, I'm not in for
that.
Because
you be like very close to a particular person, and if the person is actually in love, the person wants to fall out because they are not ready to be in love.
Yeah.
So what can we say about that? Like,
but
why will you fall out
when comes in?
Exactly. Why will you fall out when you're supposed to even
communicate
get up with everything
in order not to hurt other person?
Because if you're not thinking of the other person, it means you didn't like the other person at any point.
At first, yeah.
So not minding if this person gets hurt eventually.
And you do have any story?
On his relationship.
Okay, let's hear.
Okay. One thing I would say about relationships is sometimes when you give your 100% and then you don't have that emotional security, am I really sure this person feel the same way I feel? And you're just like, okay, for the fact that we are in a relationship, he loves me, I love him. So you won't want to condone any positive, negative mindset.
Yeah.
No, let me not think he's cheating on me. No, let me not think this guy's like this. Let me not think. Do you know that process whereby you're seeing the red flag, but you're seeing it like it's green. You know very well this guy is. But because of the fact that the love thing is there, you're just being blindfolded with this whole love thing, and then you try to just shove up so many things, and then he's still in there.
So what's your story?
And then about my ex-boyfriend, we've been friends for like 12 years.
Wow.
Like, this is someone I grew up knowing. Let me put it up that way.
Okay.
So I just seem like a very close friend, like a very cool friend, to like gain admission and left and everything. We still, we just lose contact. We reconnect back through Facebook.
Yeah.
We lose contact. We connect back. The friendship was all there till even I became matured and an adult was like, I need a whole grown and how. And then all of a sudden he asked me out. And this is someone I know. aside from the fact that I like him, I've always wanted to date him. I've been crushing on him even while in the friendship.
Interesting.
But then I'm always seeing myself like, I'm a little girl though. I don't think I'm up to, because he's someone that has big taste and all. I didn't believe, like, when he asked me out, I asked him why. He said, you are someone I've known like all my life. So I think, and I love you, I said, okay, no problem. Of course, I've always liked you. Why not? I'll date him. Which happened, I dated him. And then I noticed, I think that's a mistake I need to address out. Sometimes there are people that are good as friends.
As friends, exactly.
It's not all your friends you would date. It's a normal thing. The emotions things will definitely come out.
Yeah.
When you're close to someone, you call someone, you reach out to someone.
And that's when you think you are in love. When that feeling
that kind of a thing. Sorry. You see that like that your friend, I feel he was already feeling that emotion.
Exactly.
Maybe he just do not want to. Maybe he already see himself not dating you, or maybe he does not want a relationship between you both. Maybe that's why I gave the
He has to withdraw.
But the mistake he did was he was supposed to
maybe it's my
address
his mind and he doesn't want to say it.
But I don't
The
think
emotions
I
can be
like
very crazy.
Very, very crazy.
Very crazy, because okay, like this, my friend, which I told you is my ex-boyfriend now. Okay, while in the relationship, everything. But I noticed that in the relationship, we're struggling with a lot. The friendship was very easy. I call him, what's up? In fact, I see him like a mentor. Till I was done with school, till I went for service, he was telling me, honey, do this course, I went for this. So I see him like someone I look up to. So everything was working well for us. But I don't understand why it became like we got into a relationship that everything is supposed to go smoothly.
It was different.
That was when I noticed everything was now different. I was not seeing another different side of person, of someone I could not see for 12 years. The relationship revealed a lot. It actually revealed a lot. Started saying, all of a sudden, he doesn't care anymore. The sexy Annie was all over. Annie, let's go. He was someone like, Annie, what's up? Where are you? Let's hang out. While in the friendship, yeah, you offer, wear this gown, dress like this. He's always flaunting me. My babe. We're not in a relationship. This guy does not flaunt me anymore. That was when we now realized Annie has big tummy.
A lot of realizations.
That was when we now realized, hey, honey, I think you're getting too fat. Yeah.
Something you never saw.
This is someone that whenever, like, when I'm back from sleep, tell honey, you're looking chubby. I like it thick. I like it big. All of a sudden, you're like, okay. This is all of a sudden, you now realize, honey, you are complaining too much. Wow. Like, this is someone like, okay, fine. I'm sapiosexual. The reason I even got to love him more was his intelligence. So I was, okay, fine, I'm not really good in Excel. So while in the friendship, I'm always talking about that because we talk a lot. So I told him, okay, since we're not in a relationship, babe, can you tell he's busy? I'll be like, baby, don't worry, use the laptop, turn on the YouTube, you can fix it up. I started feeling lonely in the relationship. I'll be in a relationship to touch me is problem. At a point, I had to tell him, what's up? But when in friendship, it's always all over me. And I'll be like, no. I know there's boundaries, so, we are friends at all. Then all of a sudden, at a point, I had to tell him, what's going on? Like, I really cannot deal with this distance. I'm not really feeling this. I think that was the night he opened up to me that he was not sexually attracted to me anymore.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Very dope.
Very dope. Wow.
I'm like a sister to him.
Oh.
So imagine that kind of feeling. I'm like a sister to you. Really?
How were you able to overcome it? Because you were already in love. Like, the love was there.
Okay, when you said that, I obviously I could not do. I don't need the person. You don't need to wait for him to say it's over. Now you go use yourself.
The love was already there.
So I left him. I broke up. I was like, okay, it's fine. Just reach out to me whenever you need anything, any assistance. Like, wow. I left him. Well, since then till now, he has not reached out. And I just had to, the way I was able to overcome the heartbreak, because I felt really bad, was because I tried to focus on, I think I had to forgive myself. Like, no, I would have just appreciated the friendship the way it was going.
Yeah.
Probably this emotions thing that we had for ourselves, we would have just sat down, take a while to understand what's up. Are you sure it's for real? Or are you just like this person or something? Or maybe your friends, yeah, because whenever I'm around his friends, they'll be like, oh, this your babe, this your babe.
Yeah.
Maybe that one is actually in his head.
Okay.
So it will be like, okay, let me have that to myself. So, you know, I think that's the mistake. I was not calm. I was not able to understand a lot.
Before going to the
Yeah, I would have just taken a while. So I just had to let go. I stopped reaching out. I started saying the red flag I was ignoring.
before.
You know, when I focused more on the red flag, that's enough reason why I was even able to, you know, move on. Because I can't be with a guy and you won't call me. You go a whole day, you don't mind caring, like checking up on me if I'm fine. Whenever I call you, I'm out with my girlfriends. You don't really care what's up with them. You're just, of course.
It is well.
Thank you.
Actually, you know, heartbreak is not just when you and some, like, when things just end, you understand? So while I was in a relationship with this girl, so I was already heartbroken, you understand? But I just kept on moving because she was somebody like I really, really loved. Yeah, I'm very big on relationship, you understand? Like, it's either I love you or I don't love you. There's no need of me loving you small and
Loving you.
doing you anyhow, yeah. So I met this girl sometime in 2020. Actually, that was my longest relationship, 2 years plus.
Wow.
So it's not as if she cheated or anything, but she's this kind of person that whenever she's sinning, she will not know that she's sinning. Like, whenever she's doing something bad, she won't know. And she's kind of self-centered, just only her own happiness. Understand? Whenever I try to like tell her some things, she'll just be like, okay.
But does she take correction after that?
Even if she takes correction, maybe just twice, then she go back to her normal self. So I know how many times I've sat her down, you know, I've spoken to her, even to the extent self, I told her, okay, if it's no longer going my way, make it go your way. Bring your own rules or anything. Let me abide with it. Stand. But everything. So that should be like beginning of this year or so. So I just had to like cut everything off. Understand? She just stopped calling and everything. While even in the relationship, self gone get some kind of things which she did do way I no want talk. But like, I saw a lot of red flags, but I was just ignoring it because this is somebody like I really love, you understand? Somebody like, you know, did a lot for, sacrificed a lot for, like stopped a lot of things that you know that's not just you, but you just want to do it to make the girl happy. Because back then, like, there's no how you will know me and you will not know my girlfriend.
Wow.
Yeah, so like I carried the girl matter for head. Even my friends there were like, "Far, you don't do too much, oh, calm down." But me, I no send. You know, say once man don't love, it will be like say they put a missile button. So all those stuffs like that. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes I miss her, but I will not really say I miss her. It's just the memories.
But have you overcome her, or you are still in the process?
I will say I have.
Totally. You're no longer thinking about her anymore.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I want to ask a question. So, do people actually say if you are being served breakfast, being busy can take your mind off it? So, do you guys think when you are very, very busy, your mind will be off the heartbreak, or even if you are busy, you still see yourself being
See, if you want your relationship to work, you can always make time for it.
I'm not saying like when you are being served breakfast.
Help
Yeah.
you heal.
Like, will it help you heal, or it does not
the thing is
stop
that
anything?
if that pain doesn't consume you, my guy, you will not move on. You will not heal.
Yes.
So saying being break your heart, no matter how, even if you're sitting in front of a computer,
You will not be able to do anything.
Even if
you want to shower,
So
you
that's the thing. You have to eat at some point.
But now it's consumed.
You eat now. So why
Yeah.
it's what's happening? Because I feel everybody thinks at some point. Like this, I'm sitting down, we're already calculating a lot of things. Everybody's calculating. So when you're eating, or before the food even gets to you, you already have a lot in your head. You're going to take a
busy. I'm always seeing myself that way. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm cooking, I'm taking orders, I'm doing this. But even while I'm doing it,
Your mind is still there.
But please, can I say something? Okay, I want to advise ladies this.
Okay.
I think that's what I learned in my last relationship.
Okay.
Sometimes, as a woman, it's always good for a man. The man you're dating, his love should be bigger than your own love. Why do I say this? It's because, because if you're dating a man, don't even let your emotions be too known to him.
What if your emotions is not known?
You guys make it look like
Sorry,
emotions are things you can always control all the time.
Emotions is something you
Sorry,
can
see, love, you cannot control it.
Yeah.
This girl now I broke up with now. I love her before I still break up, but just to protect my own mental health, I just have to leave.
Like your sanity is important.
Yes,
Same with me.
understand. So like there are some things you cannot just control.
Yeah.
Once you're in love, there's nothing like don't show your emotion. You go the mumu.
That's the thing. If you imagine saying to your man, it's like people saying things like, what do you say about sex on first dates? It's working for a lot of people. A lot of people are already married with kids, and that's how they got there. While there are some people that will do that, and your name will be everywhere in the world. So there's no manual to
I
this
think
thing.
the thing is, like me, I think you're right to touch yourself, because most times I'm always like, this guy, I did this, I was there for him, I'll wash, I'll clean, I'll do this, I'll do that. At the end of the day, I'll be like, any guy now,
There's no manual.
I'm not going to try, I'm not going to. There was a talking stage I was in. I don't even know when I was telling the guy, are you fine? Have you eaten? do you mind if I should come over and cook for you? This was when I was saying, like, oh, really? I was like, are you okay? Do you need my help? Should I? The time not joke the corner say, yeah, and the talking stage. This gets
Okay, what of indicated by the person that you are in love with, both of you are in a relationship,
okay.
and death takes him away? How can you overcome that?
Do they ever overcome that?
If it happens to be you, search for anyone.
It's coming.
But if it happens to be you, but like,
It's coming.
is it something you will, even if you heal and you see yourself in a new relationship, will you still be back with that hurt?
I think that of it is involved. You need to involve God. It takes God for you to heal. That one, not saying even if another man should come in, and I think
whether God or no God, you will heal. Very long time.
Yeah.
That's just it.
Very, very.
Like that is really serious, because if you say, the person traveled or you guys are not together anymore, that's like a different case. This is a case of someone you actually loved. It's not like an ex that died.
Yeah.
Somebody
that you love. And there's no even form of
you saying God or no
death.
God, you're very wrong. You need God. You see that God, you need him.
You need him.
You definitely heal.
I'm not saying you're going to heal.
You can't take the help of them.
It takes only because you go into a relationship. Nobody wants a broken man or a broken woman. If I look, God forbid, I lose anybody I love so much, like relationship, it's going to be so hard, because if I get into a new relationship and I'm probably not being treated the way person was treating me, you're already bringing me back to that person. That's why most people are always they're just sulking on their ex, because they are in a relationship that was terrible, that was sweet, and then they get into somewhere that is bad. Even if your ex was abusive at some point, the fact that he was treating you nice at some point, and now this one is not even doing even the sweetness that your ex was giving to you, this one is not giving it to you. It makes you start to think about your ex. An ex that in your head you think you've forgotten about, you're already thinking about him. So I don't. It's going to take a while, like when I mean a while, a really long while, because you could get into a new relationship as a broken woman.
I still think about.
Men will not tell you it's over. They'll tell you with their actions. But you know why I said this lady?
Not all men.
No, there's some men.
No, quantity is always words. That's why it's not
95% of men will tell you with their actions.
40% of men.
But there's some men that will still tell you now, not even action, they'll still tell it.
It's women that does the breakup the more. Because, okay, like my ex did not tell me it was over. He was already using his actions. He was already using it indirectly. I'm seeing you like a sister, blah, 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 and all that.
Because
Sin is not. Let me just end it. Because I should still...
I feel like he has already ended it. You didn't want to because now telling you he sees you as his sister. He has left you.
Again.
He has left you in the relationship. We are doing your
sees you as his sister.
they do understand.
Guy.
If you tell me very valid, that's a very valid reason to not be with somebody. Saying you're not sexually attracted to that person anymore. Because as much as we try to hide it, sexual attraction is very important in a relationship. So if you tell me you're not sexually attracted to me anymore, that's like you saying it's not going to work. We can't force it. You see that, so you can't force it. So but you telling me you see me as your sister. That's you telling me. He has left me already.
Yes, no.
You can't tell somebody.
Family level.
Do you understand why? What do you mean by family?
Okay, I think this is a wrap for Let's or somebody will serve you, anyone. So if you enjoyed today's episode on Everyday Nigeria, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe. Very, very important. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.